Hello everyone, welcome to the Friday vlog. There will be an extended live stream tomorrow starting at 8 p.m. and going as long as it needs to go, well either 12 p.m. or longer, until I complete at least one Castlevania game. I'm going to start with I'm Scared and complete the game I'm Scared as Dracula no less. Because I was warned that when you summon Dracula, he will refuse to leave until he is properly banished. And he can only be properly banished by a stake through the heart. Pushed by a Belmont, no less. And, so, it's been a heck of a week. We've been living with Dracula, he has refused to leave, and so tomorrow I will once again call Dracula to the live stream. And he will play various games until he has been properly staked through the heart by a Belmont. And if I can, I'm going to complete as many Castlevania games as I possibly can. I will try to play Castlevania 1, a Castlevania 2, a Castlevania 3, and as many others as I possibly can count. But anyways, so I hope to see you tomorrow for the extended live stream starting at 8 p.m. I will be dressing as Dracula one last time, because as I said on my previous vlog, I have not dressed up for Halloween almost at all. Basically, I haven't dressed up at all since I was a kid. I have not dressed up for Halloween, and so when I dressed up as Dracula last Halloween, and for the live stream, I dressed up as Dracula twice. Once for the live stream and again for Halloween, and I ran around and went to parties, and it was great. People loved the costume, not just you guys on the internet, but I got a lot of great reactions on the street, and I ran around and partied so much on Halloween that I didn't manage to record anything. I intended to record some things after I got home from partying for Halloween, but Dracula partied too hard, and he was too exhausted, and I just passed out when I got home, so in any case, I really enjoyed my costume. I put it together at the very last minute, but it worked out great since I had the vest and the pants and the shirt, and I had the cape ahead of time, and my father did me a huge favor in designing that accessory, that medal. When he saw when I told him I was doing a Dracula, he's like, well, here, I can do the medal for you. It's like, really? Oh, cool, thanks. And then the day after Halloween is actually my father's birthday. So once again, happy birthday to my father, and a thank you to him, or appreciation to my father for putting the finishing touch on my costume, and just for being an awesome guy. And yeah, so once again, tomorrow I will be dressing up because that costume was so awesome, and I did warn you guys that if I get a costume that's too awesome and I dress up as Dracula might not go away after Halloween, so you were warned. So Dracula, he refuses to go away until he is properly banished. And he will be making another appearance tomorrow for the live stream. And it will be an extended one, so it's going to be a good one. I'm going to enjoy it, because I wanted to complete at least one Castlevania game. Not that I'm Scared wasn't a really enjoyable and it was a very enlightening experience, or a very mind-challenging experience. I felt like I was using a lot of brain power, and I learned some things. It was a great mental exercise, because it was just making me think outside the box constantly. It was making me think outside the program, outside the game. Talk about outside the box. It was on the desktop. You have to go to a completely different box. Anyways, so I was highly impressed with the game I'm Scared. I did notice when I quit there was a last hint, a different name I could put in, because I read one extra text file after I left the game I'm Scared. So I know where to pick up the mystery when I come back to I'm Scared. Hopefully I will be able to complete the game I'm Scared without too much difficulty, or hopefully it won't take too many hours. I'm expecting to spend at least one more hour on I'm Scared, maybe two at the most. But then I'll have 2 good hours of Castlevania, and if I'm not satisfied at that point, I can stay up and even potentially go beyond 12 p.m. So anyways, it's gonna be fun. I will dress up one last time as the Dracula, because I like the costume so much. So thank you very much. That's all I really have to say for the vlog, except for that, what else is coming down the pipe? I believe there's another Dark Wizard coming, which is good. So that'll be the next video you'll be seeing from me, Dark Wizard. There's some more Mountain Blade, and thank you to the person that commented about the volume. Let me bring up who that is real quick so I can give you proper credits. But thank you very much for telling me that the volume of the music was too high. I have now taken the volume of the music on my Mountain Blade down like 5 or 6 decibels, depending on the song. So hopefully that should be a bit more palatable. Asbo Flan, thank you very much for telling me that the music was crazy loud. I'm going to back it down, and I wish I had noticed earlier, but thank you. Anyways, I will see you guys next time, and as usual, thanks to my typical Patreon patrons, Todd Harmon, and Joe Tice, and Trevor McAleese. Thank you very much. And to my anonymous patron as well, who, chooses to remain anonymous, and I thank you very much to my 4 patrons, and I will see you tomorrow and in next week's vlog. See you then. Good night.